Hey guys, it's the Combat Monkey, back here with Satisfactory, my second episode, trying to get some more stuff done. As I started up, the power grid went down, so we're going to have some more fun with the power, hopefully get to the point where we have a little bit more automation going. Um, but let's get started and let's get some things built out. So here we go. Power. Okay, okay, I have logs on me. Let's go collect some. Let's go collect some wood so we can get things slightly more automated. Hopefully get everything a little bit quieter on the lack of... Oh, that's new. On the lack of power. That would be good. That is very new. I do not remember that. I like it. It's a great addition. Okay. I see you over there. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. That bush made quite an impression there. Okay. That should be good for now. Okay. Okay. Okay, so today, if I remember correctly, we have plates, which is good because we're going to need that. I'm going to build out some rods and then get a second story built on this so we can start with copper stuff. So let's see. Closest one to me is leaves, just this bottom one, and then that guy. Okay, so by the time that that's working, should be getting some stuff running. Let's go get some concrete. Concrete is another thing that I need to work on automating sooner rather than later, as it is painful to get. So we'll work on that next. But let's finish up the at least basic iron stuff and then add in our copper level and our concrete level. Here we go. Some concrete. Okay, here we go. Oh, I need some sort of... Okay, let's take... Actually, that was dumb. The wood is a lot easier to convert into biomass, which gets into biofuel a lot easier, a lot less buttons pushed. Here we go again. Split this like that. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Okay, well, get this loaded up in here. 30, 15. Oh, that's... Jeez. Okay, let's pay attention here. 30. And I want to keep 1. So that if I need to go do some stuff, I can do that. There we go. Now we're cooking with gasoline. Crazy what happens when, you don't have fuel in the system. Okay, let's see how our plates are doing. Ooh, lovely. Okay. Let's take this with me. Okay, so remember correctly, we have screws. I need to turn on the boop. Or the zoop, not the boop. So we have screws started. Went a little bit too far. Okay, let's see. Yep. So I need to combine this, merge. Let's see what's coming out of here. 40. So these belts move 60 a minute. A lot of you know, but for those who don't know and have never played the game before. So with all three of these machines, we're looking at 120, which means that we will need to use a little bit faster of a belt to put it into the storage container, if we were really worried about it. I'm not super worried about it. I'm going to take these from you. It's mainly the fact that screws always seem to be the thing that you're running out of, and when I get into more of a final form and a final kind of warehouse somewhere, I'll have it come in a little bit faster, but right now it's no big deal. Okay. So, excuse me. So right now, we have the full thing coming in. Splitting between two, which is fine, 30 and 30. This 30 going in here, which is making plates, which isn't going anywhere. That's good to know. Glad I looked at everything again. Okay, now it should be going somewhere. And then the remaining 30 is going over here, which was 15 in, gets me 15 rods, so 30 in total. And then 10 for each of these, which is where we got our more than full stack of screws coming in. So now, I just need to bring in some more iron. So let's see where we are with iron. That guy. Okay. Need some more copper wires. I have copper on me. Oh, I should probably plug that biomass into something. Plug this in here. Ooh. It's backed up now. Alright, well. Usually I like to put a box in between that, but it's fine. We'll deal with it later. Okay. So, let's make some cables. $2.94. I guess it can go out that way. Do I have something to bring it off of, though? Oh, of course. am I going to be able to... For being so prepared in life, I am definitely not prepared in this game half the time. Come on, come on, let me... Thank you. Okay. And let's... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Let's make that 7. Let's get our cables back. I don't know, there it is. Okay. Oh. You have to actually place it for it to work. Pro tip. There we go. Okay. Just wondering why it wasn't working. And, you know what? I don't think I have a miner, so I won't be able to make the miner. Oh, it's pure. Perfect. I still only have Mach 1 belts. Okay. Miner. Yep, and I don't have enough concrete. Lovely. Well, he will have to be my project in a minute then. Because I need to go get concrete. And I need to make a miner. Oh, let's go grab this guy really quick. So what I really like about this game is that you can have moments of just not seeing anything, any animal, and you can just kind of live about your life. There's Ada again.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
So, as I was saying before Ada got excited over the slug, you can stay at base and build everything and be happy and merry and not even know that there is anything outside your little 4 corners here. And then you can have times where you need to go find something and end up having to fight stuff. So it's a nice combination, which is always good. Okay, I should probably also set up what we're going to do next. Field research. I already got the plates right here. Perfect. Put the slug away too. Put this in there. That right there. That seems really backed up. That is not coming in fast enough. There you go. Okay, let's go out to that iron mine again. Get it pumped in here. Probably will expand this way. Only need some of it. Trying to remember. Here we go. Hello. Oh, I'm missing a cable. Of course I'm missing a cable. Thankfully, I'm not missing the things in order to build a bench. Or that could have been really awful. Okay. Start bringing this sucker back. Smelter. Well, let me get a little bit closer, I guess. But I don't It's pretty close. Okay, let's build this out. So, we're gonna need 2 smelters per use. Because smelters process 30. I need some. Okay, let's put this on standby for a second. Okay. You're good now. Okay. So, I need, let's build this up. 2 smelters, 4 constructors. I need a splitter for the 2. A splitter again. 2 mergers and a 3rd merger. And then I need a box. Okay, let's get working on this stuff. It looks like I'm gonna need to go get some more copper first. At least I figured that out before I got all excited and started building stuff, so let's run over to copper. We haven't seen copper in a while, so probably would appreciate some attention. Should probably make 2 burners too, since I'm using a lot of power. Aesthetics are important. Okay, here we go. Let's get some stuff built. Okay, what do I need for that? Screws. Some screws. Since I'm making screws now, I have to start from scratch. That's always nice, right guys? Oh look, and I got a big chunk of them. I'll take this other chunk just in case. Let's see. Oh my god, so slow. Can't wait until I can run a little bit faster. Here we go. Well, as you can all hear, it is quiet, which means the power is down again, of course. Even more reason to build out the power a little bit more. You know what? Since it's down, let's just do it how I want to do it. Actually, I'm just going to take it down to its studs. I know! Didn't we have this already set up and it's all beautiful and everything? We did. But you know what? As I say, aesthetics matter. So we're gonna make it look nice. Maybe one less over here. There's fine. And concrete also matters. So let's go get some more concrete. Thankfully, because it's a pure node, it fills up really fast. Sir, can you just stay over there? I don't really want to play with you today. I just want to grab my concrete and go home. Okay, thank you. Boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Okay, let's try some more concrete. Okay, let's try this again, as if nothing happened. I didn't take everything down. And yeah, let's try it again. Okay, let's get some storage containers up. gonna go like this. We're gonna production constructor. Okay, this is wood. This is leaves. Yep. Okay. Furniture. Actually, let's put this in. Since I already said, actually, you know what's smarter? Let's do this. So you think everything is fine. What are you encroaching on? Okay. Now we're going to put another one right here. And this is going to be the actual biofuel. This will take all this leftover stuff that I have on me. Then this let's feed into the splitter. Power biomass burners. Have double, well, not quite double, because I'm going to pull off of the one that's on the back of the thing, of the hub, since it doesn't quite feed into anything. Not that it doesn't allow for you to feed into it, I mean. So let's put power right there. So much better. Okay. So now I need to give it a little bit of power. Oh wait. Oh, I have a bunch of biofuel on me. I don't need to give it any power. I just need to, like this. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, and then I... Okay. Need to hook them up, right? That would be kind of important. Actually, I like that spot better. I'm sorry, everyone, but the OCD always wins. It doesn't want to line up like this other one does. Okay. Let's put half. Let's the other half in here. Let's fill these guys up. And I'll keep a little bit on me. Boop. Yeah. This is good. A lot more capacity, which is good because our consumption is going to start getting really high once I start building all this stuff, which was perfect. I only used one rod of what I needed, so I'm going to make a rod really quick. steel from over here somewhere. Here. Yep. Okay, here we go. Let's build this out. Mainly want to see where this needs to feed in. Okay, cannot jump. Cannot jump. Okay, there we go. More concrete. Okay. So it's going to go all the way over here. Be a good cutoff. Then I can build up. See how that looks. Well, at least we built out the power a little bit better. Should be good for consumption for a while. And I have some extra screws to put in here. Okay. Let's build out this concrete. Okay, here we go. More concrete. Let's make sure I jump over a space that has an area on the other side. I can't tell you how many times I've jumped and missed it. Out of concrete again? Okay. At least I have a place for this to come in now. So I can build this out. Go. Iron, perfect. And then I need it to... Actually, the best would be from here. And then if I could do... Uh-oh. Kinda in a weird spot. Okay. Let's see. Oh, nice little steps here. Okay. Yeah. Okay, I did that wrong. Hold on. There we go. That's what I want. Okay, yeah, it wasn't letting me connect that properly. It wanted the opposite connection. So, now we have this. It's beautiful. And I've got that, which I'll put one right here. Connect that right there. And this guy will go right there. And we'll start feeding in power into this system here. And then that will give us... Ah! I'm missing cable. Okay, let me try this again. Come on, cable. Okay, there we go. These guys are feeding through. There. Perfect. Okay. So now, it takes some of this. Oh! How did I know that I was gonna do that? Okay. Okay. Get more concrete. I need to get the concrete rolling, but the first step is getting copper rolling. I mean, that's always how I've done it. I guess I don't necessarily need to, but it makes most sense in my mind. Okay. So now, all we have to do is merge these guys up, which you do like this. What? Hold on a second, I'm making plates. That's not what I wanted it to do. Not that it's a bad thing, but I guess I'm gonna end up with extra plates. And you need to also not be plates. That's what happens when you copy and paste, and you're not paying attention. Okay, that's all coming out properly now. That. Okay, well, it'll sort itself out. Okay, so this is pretty nice. Let's get this filled in, so I'll need, let's go get some more concrete again. You know what would also be nice is some concrete so that I can make a ramp. Okay, I swear. Professional gamer here. I don't want to play with you. Figure out where there's more. There's more limestone. I think it's limestone. Isn't it limestone? I should have said it more confidently. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Okay. So first things first, it would be good to have a ramp to get up instead of doing my not so graceful jumping. So let's get a ramp. Foundations. It could be a big ramp. Or maybe, oh, there it is. I just need one. I should be able to make this jump. Not in real life, but in the game. My hops have never been there. Just my height. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Now we're filled in. We have all iron. Now let's go build out some copper. Let's get do these thick foundations. They're so expensive. With thinner. Okay. And I'm probably going to bring the copper around so it doesn't interrupt that. But let's think about this. Also 2 smelters, so let's get my math done. Let's get this guy up here. So I can at least get 2 enforced plates up so I can put on a constructor and look at the math. Okay, let's see. No, not a smelter. Didn't I say constructor? What was I doing? Oh, cables. Of course it's cables. But that's why we're working on this now, so that I can stop having this problem. It says everyone who plays Satisfactory and always has this problem. Okay, constructor. Okay, so wire has an input of 15, and then it gives us 230. I'm always confused by this. Let me look at this one. Okay, so I need half of a node to make that. And then from there, so cable. Cable needs 60 to come in for it to produce 30. Or is that 120? I don't know. Okay, let me just pull up the calculator really quick. Okay guys, sorry that was a little bit off. So I need 3 and then I need 6 of these. Okay, so essentially I need, each smelter does 30 units. And I'm out of thing again. Each smelter does 30 units, and I need 3 smelters, which means I need 90 units. And a pure node usually gives you 120, but because I put one of these miners on, the max that one of these miners will do is 60. So I need 1 on either a normal, which usually does 60, or pure, which will max out to 60. And then I need 1 on probably an impure to get the rest of it. But I need concrete again, of course. You know, when I did my intro, originally, I said plates were going to be the problem. They should have known it was going to be concrete. It's always concrete. I almost feel like doubling up the build on concrete because of how much concrete just slows everything down. Especially when you want to build something that looks nice and be built out. So, here we go, concrete. Okay, here we go. Concrete. Oh, and I need a miner too. I need 2 miners. Okay. Yeah, let me make that portable miner before I so excitedly go out and think that I have everything and I don't. Okay. Because I'll pick the one that's sitting on the copper right now and utilize that. For the close one, hopefully I can start. Should I start cables? Start half and half. No, I'll just start cables. It's more complicated, but it I think makes more sense to do cables. Except for I don't have any cables. So, okay, let's get started. Okay, more copper. But you know what? I think we can pick this up now. Let's build the miner. Oh, I said I was gonna... I said I was gonna go around the back, around the outside. Okay, here we go. Consumption, production. Okay, we're getting kind of close, so need to think about expanding that again. That is just the never-ending battle with biomass burners. Okay, let's get this last little bit of cable built out. And our little platform built out, that would be good. Actually get rid of this. Maybe one. So I usually like to build the stairs going up again for the next level. But here we go. Cables. What am I doing? Okay, so let's build this out a little bit more. We need a couple of smelters. Let's copy that. Nope, copy the smelter, thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna have that brought here. Splitter. Okay. I think this is pretty straightforward. Actually, I don't remember. Wait, there are 6 of them. I probably want to space that out a little bit more then. And I don't want it to be doing that. I want it to be doing that. First of all, copy, paste. Okay. Okay, so I do want to space this out more. Needs to be every other. More concrete, of course. Okay, here we go with more concrete. Okay. let this be the last bit of concrete that I need. I'd like to get some of this set up before, you know, running out of time. Okay. Oh my god. I need 3. I need 3 anyways. Going crazy. Okay. That space next to it, that space next to it. Oh, that's why, because I needed 1 more space. Space. Okay. Now, let's try this again. So. That doesn't make sense to have it come back. Okay. Splitter. That guy. Okay. And you're, okay, doing copper. just making sure. Because this has been quite the doozy. Okay. Now I need a constructor. Hello. Constructor friend. Constructor. Constructor. Actually, I should probably tell it what it's doing. So that I can shorten what I'm doing later. See how it pasted? It's really nice, rather than having to go back and tell it what to do later. Okay, so now we're gonna split this, right? Yeah. You did not line up. You know, there should be lashings for that. Why are you not lined up? Do not like that, Sam I am. Okay. Okay. Which means this is probably not lined up, and that is probably not lined up. Which is not acceptable in my book. Okay. No, where are you going? Okay. Did you line up? Yep. Okay. Where are you going with that? How about just like right in front of you? There we go. That's so crazy. Okay. Splitter. Splitter. That's a merger. Let's try splitting it. There. Okay. So. All of this to make wire, which is the first step before cable. Okay. Instead of trying to make this jump, let's just do that. Bajillion that way. Let's move and then take it down. I'll tell ya. Okay. You guys. Recruits. Okay. From there. Yeah. Okay, hold on. I need to look at it again. 4 of those are gonna go. Okay, so let's combine. I love that they put these straight ones in. Let me just tell you. I was not like everyone else, and okay, let me take this thing. I wasn't like everyone else and making them straight on my own, but once they put them in, making the belt straight, once they put them in, that was a bit game changing. Game show. My brain is fried like a French fry today, as you can kind of tell from the goofiness. And of course, why would I not have enough for it? Oh look, I'm short on cable again. Okay, let's try this again. connectors to make the cable. Thankfully they're not running right now. Yeah. Change this now before I make another one. Okay. So let's get some power going. And run some stuff in. Okay. Who has availability? There you are. Thank you. Oh, cable. Okay, I'm going to sit here and run out everything until I have only cable, but then I'm going to run out of wire, so 50-50. Okay. One more time! Oh my god. Missing concrete again. Just concrete or cables too? Just concrete. Okay, we're running back to concrete. Might cry this time. Just might cry. So close to getting copper. I mean, beautiful, but still. They did a really good job with this game. It's really, really pretty. And it's always been kind of pretty as long as I've played it, so kudos to you guys. Good job, Coffee Stain. I really appreciate it. Oh. I actually have to make the concrete. Can't just use it. Okay, here we go. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Okay. Okay. Please, 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 please. Just let me do the last two without any issues. Thank you. Okay, that is all hooked up. Let me get this out of the way. So now all I have to do is bring in some... Do I not? Oh, I don't have the stacking. This is gonna suck. Well, for right now, I'm just gonna bring it in. Wrap it around and bring it in. Usually you have stackable, oh, and I need to expand this. Let me do that before I forget, and then shut everything down, which would be no bueno. Oh, good! Guess what? I need more cables. Okay. Or wire. Good thing we're right here, next to this, and we can get some. Here we go. Now I need more iron rods. That's what I get for not paying attention. Okay. Now let's run this around. Oh, I need more iron plates. I didn't think I would need iron plates ever again. Okay, let's go find my iron. Oh, you know where I could go get it? From the rods. That... Let me grab some right here. Thank you. Let me grab it from over here too, because I had a little bit. Okay. Need to figure out the actual storage factory area. Which, thankfully there's lots of space, so... Oh, and I actually need to, you know, put poles down. Anyways, let me do that really quick before I forget again. Actually... cable. Of course it's cable. There we go. Okay, let's see. Kind of want to keep it high so that when I eventually get some... That's not what I want to do. You know, get some vehicles. I'm not, Okay, let's try this again. I'm not running into this stuff. It's perfect. I mean, it's kind of wonky that it's going around there, but once we get to coal and we're no longer in this area over here, then we will be good. And then I think, I could be mistaken, but I think that right there is a impure node. And it'd be really helpful if it was, because that means I don't have to run the cables very far. Oh, I have to beat this guy up. Hey buddy! Can I? Oh, perfect. Impure. Hello! Oh. Oh, God. Thank you.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Preserve the remains for later study.
Yes, Miss Ada. I'm listening. I think I'm gonna put a pole next to this. Like this. Oh, missing wire. Of course I am. If I put a pole next to this, instead of the connection there, connect there, we can connect there. And then I need this one. Okay, let me do this. This is a sneaky little thing that I learned. Do this. Right? And then I go down here and get rid of that stupid thing because I don't like it. I go down here and I make a copy of that. Now, all of a sudden it knows what direction I'm going, which is good because that's always a pain. I always seem to run into this problem. The problem of, like, not being able to fit the dune buggy under there. Okay. So now I go up there and I fix the connection, but at least it had a hooking point, even though it's not perfect, see, because it's not connected. Now I'm going to take it from that way, connect it. Cool, perfect. Make sure that's coming in. Oh, and I actually need to dump it into things, so let me do that really quick. Probably one more. Of course not. Okay, so these guys merge together. Merge you here. Let's get storage chest. Actually, I'll just make it right there. Just for now. Okay, so that guy's there. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna merge this here. We go. Okay, we got those coming in. Ah, cables. Finally. Hopefully I won't have to complain about that anymore. So, I am going to actually leave that right there. Leave this right here. We have had quite a day. Got some copper rolling in. So, copper wires right here. Copper cables right there. Got the rods coming in over there. Improved our power setup a little bit. It's gonna eventually start causing backup, but we'll figure it out, or less of a backup and more of a I don't have resources at the end. But other than that, I think overall a pretty good day. So I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you all for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one, guys.